Yeah, so this just in. Young Dolph has been murdered November 17th, 2021. And, you know, internet trolls and fans and everything like that gonna say it's CMG and Soldier Boy, and it was nothing like that. A lot of times, cats is into a whole lot of street beef and just happen to rap, and situations catch up. Not most, but all the time, really. You know what I'm saying? You might have your 1% make it through unscathed, and even they still living. So that means that you never know. But this ain't a lecture. It's just more of, something that run across the mind when you create. And that's a lot of times we take for granted that people follow our art. And, that man was way bigger than I ever have been, and hopefully one day I could strive and just be there myself. But I do know that you do have people that look at your art and look at these things that you create, and it gets them through the day. Gyms, school, work, funerals, weddings, sex, kids being born, losing jobs, getting jobs, everything. And sometimes we're not a fan of a person, and we take for granted that there are people of fans of these people that integrate the art into the life, and it become routine. And a lot of times us as artists can't take that for granted as well. We start living a life of untouchableness, where anybody could be touched on this earth, anybody. And sometimes, even knowing that, we just want to go out like it never bothered us. But everybody's human, it bothers you. And you're related to people, and those people are bothered by it. So, even if you're not a fan of this man or never heard this man art, you know what I mean? Just keep in mind that people integrate these things into their life, and it means something to them. And these people are not going to be able to hear anything new from these people. And I think about like Extension, and when he went, and a lot of people went. A lot of people, oh man, you wasn't a fan when he was alive, this, that, and the third. And you gotta understand that don't matter. As an artist, as a creator, you really don't care about that. It's not like somebody owe you money. Nobody owes you nothing. So if any point somebody likes what you created, it's a blessing, man. A lot of times these artists, if they lucky and smart, they get paid even after they death, and their family gets to reap that. So any new fans and admirers of the craft is welcome. I'm sure nobody in their family's like, oh, we don't want nobody new liking their music. So all you fans and stands and trolls and know-it-alls that know it all, and y'all lash out because y'all dealing with your own shit. Let people mourn in their own way. You know what I'm saying? And artists, you gotta understand what we speak comes into reality. We speak truths, and we materialize things that originate in our mind. And sometimes we feel like we gotta carry these things over. If you catch yourself, you know what I'm saying, materializing and manifesting things that aren't healthy for you, aren't healthy for your loved ones, or anybody that you don't wish ill will on, stop that. Me personally, I find myself, I change a lot of bars and a lot of my swag and stuff, and it's not about getting old, it's not about getting soft. It's about using your mind, man. We trying to live out here, everything trying to bump us off from COVID to the vaccines themselves, man. So we don't need no help from ourselves to whack ourselves off, man. So rest in peace, sleep in peace to that man, and condolences to that man's family, and even to the fans. You know what I'm saying? That's feeling that. I feel it, shit, and I don't even know him. You know what I mean? But I knew what he brought to the world and how it influenced me and those around me. A lot of Dolph fans. So shout out to Dolph, And if you still living, man, act like it. Do something that you ain't do. Break that repetitiveness, man. Break the habit. We humans, we beings of habit, habitual beings. We only are us because of our memories, man. So if you woke up with none of your memories, you'd be a different person. You wouldn't know who you owed. You wouldn't know who you hurt. You wouldn't know who you loved. So don't wait until a situation where you can't do nothing new because it's either too late or you're too old or too sick. Do it now. That's the message right now. Just do it now. This Brooklyn Vex. I'm signing out. You want to see more from me? We're going to chat it up. We're going to make this thing grow. We're going to build, like I say. Peace.